Welcome to the world of magical horses, a world far distant from ours. A world of magic, a world of wonder, a world of horses. It is said that what is written may never be forgotten, for there is a power in stories that surpasses all of the world's wisdom.
Hello, my name is Penny Inkwell, and I have a story to tell you about how Emma Rowland and her friends helped bring the magic of Spring Carnival back to the land of North. Come on, stop raining! Spring Carnival is in 2 days. Emma, do you think they'll cancel it? I hope not, Combe. Combe's cousin Emma was a Valkyrie, sworn to protect Wollensgard Castle and Cantor Hollow. She wondered if that included protection from bad weather. Don't worry, no one can cancel springtime. Are you all right, Daru? You look a little wilted. I'm just tired. We dryads get our magic from Grow-dust pollen, which comes on the first day of spring. Till then, I'm running low. I know how to cheer you up. Let's help make costumes for the parade horses. Yay! Oh boy! Sewing! When they got to Cantor Hollow stables, they found several costumers at work. Some were sewing at a table piled with cloth, beads, feathers, and ribbons. Others were helping the parade horses try on costumes. Daru showed Emma a chest full of jewelry and masks. Soon both girls were having fun, choosing accessories for the horses. Combe got bored and wandered off to explore the stables. In the darkness, at the back of the main room, he found a heavy sliding door. When he pulled it open, it creaked loudly.
Hey there! What are you doing?
Combe spun around and saw Cade, the stable master, standing over him. Emma and Daru came over to see what was up. Nothing. Just looking for, something. Look at the carousel. Sure enough, in the room behind the sliding door stood an old-fashioned carousel with beautifully carved and painted horses. As a Valkyrie, Emma felt a special connection with horse magic, and the carousel made her want to come closer.
It's very old. I've been fixing it in my spare time.
Oh, there's Starlight!
All of the carousel horses are modeled after the great herd founders and the legendary horses.
You're missing Bella, though. See? She belongs right there.
I know. I've looked, but I can't find Bella anywhere.
We should look for her now. Don't forget the costumes. Let's finish our work first. After that, even Combe worked hard on the costumes so they could finish in time to search for the missing horse. Finally, they put the last costume on Ice King, a winged unicorn who was so cold that Emma shivered as she fastened his cape. But by then, the day was almost over. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm too tired to look for the missing carousel horse now. That's okay, Daru. It'll be dark soon anyway. Let's look for Bella tomorrow. As night fell, the sorceress Ivana and her wolf Mirfor arrived at the top of the Midwinter Mountains. Ivana screamed words of terrible magic into the sky. Angry voices appeared in the darkening clouds.
You're making the storm giants mad. Good. I want them angry. I want a raging storm to pour down on Cantor Hollow. The whole town will turn against Emma when the grow dust doesn't come and winter never ends.
In the morning, the storm seemed worse than ever. But Emma and Cole rode into Cantor Hollow anyway to look for the missing carousel horse.
I'm glad you made Daru stay home. She looked sick. She really needs grow dust, but it won't come till tomorrow. We'll be lucky if it comes at all in this downpour.
A jumble of shouts and neighs interrupted them. Through the rain, they saw Cade, the stable master, directing a team of people and horses who were stacking sandbags around the canals. Cade looked relieved to see Emma and Colm.
I need your help. These canals are going to overflow any minute. Fly quickly to Riddlemere, the lake at the top of Frostrock Falls. If you can slow down the water going over the falls, we'll have time to finish our sandbag walls. That should keep the canals from flooding.
Emma and her steed Wings launched into the sky, with Colm and his steed Soot close behind.
This doesn't look good, Em.
The lake looked ready to flood, sending more water than ever rushing over the falls.
What do we do?
I don't know. Help me think. Colm's magical friend Frostbite barked and ran to the lake. When his nose touched the water froze instantly, creating a patch of ice.
Frostbite, can you freeze the whole lake?
Frostbite barked happily and stuck his nose back into the lake. More ice formed, but not much.
He'll never get it all frozen in time.
Ice King.
Remember the unicorn who was so cold yesterday?
He's probably in town somewhere. I'll go find... Before she could finish, Ice King appeared, flying so fast his wings were a blur. He skidded to a stop and bowed to Emma.
When Valkyries speak, horses listen. That's so cool.
Ice King, can you help Frostbite freeze the lake? Emma and Colm felt a whoosh of icy wind, and the rain turned into a swirl of snow. When it cleared, Riddlemere was frozen solid. The roar of Frostbite Falls slowed to a gurgle, then stopped. Ice King! Thanks for coming to the rescue. Colm peered over the edge of the falls, which were now just icicles hanging over an empty cliff.
I see something down there! Let's check it out!
They flew on their steeds down to the base of the falls. There, they found something white sticking out from a pile of wet rocks.
Is that what I think it is?
Colm and Emma moved rocks out of the way until they were sure. Yes! It's the missing Bella Carousel horse! After taking the Carousel horse to Rolandsgard Castle, Emma, Colm, and Ice King went to the stables to find Cade. Cade smiled when Emma told him how Ice King froze Riddlemere.
Ice King, you deserve to lead the parade. But I'm afraid there won't be a parade tomorrow.
Oh no! Oh, what about the rest of Spring Carnival?
Oh, it's too dangerous to have the carnival in this storm. Somebody could get hit by lightning.
Why don't we have Spring Carnival here in the stables? There isn't room for a parade, but we could still have music, dancing, games, and nice things to eat.
Awesome! Let's have a barn party!
I guess we could. If you help me set up. Great idea!
Emma and Colm spent the rest of the day helping Cade build a stage and decorate the stables. By evening, Emma thought the place looked quite festive.
I wish we could go straight to bed, but we still have to clean up the Bella Carousel horse for tomorrow.
Can't we do it in the morning?
A chorus of humming sounds was coming from a room near the top of the stairs. When Emma and Colm reached it, they found Daru lying on a couch. Beside her stood the Bella Carousel horse, surrounded by a swarm of citrus stacks. It looked as clean and fresh as new. Surprise!
Daru, you were supposed to rest.
I did! The citrus stacks did all the work. You know how they love to clean.
Cade is gonna go nuts when he sees this.
The next day, Emma, Colm, and Daru got to the stables early so they could show Cade the Bella Carousel horse. Cade's face lit up, and he smiled at them fondly.
You kids never cease to amaze me. Let's get Bella back into the carousel.
How do we make this thing go?
That mystery will have to wait till later. People are already starting to arrive for Spring Carnival.
Oh, man.
Even if the carousel doesn't work, it'll make a great decoration.
Practically the entire town of Cantor Hollow came to the party, despite the rain. Everyone oohed and awed at the beautiful carousel.
Thank you for coming. Let the carnival begin!
A band of magical friends marched toward the stage, playing a jolly tune. Leading the band was a filly named Harmony, who was surrounded by instruments that played magically in the air around her. When the band reached center stage, colored lights burst from the back of the room.
Look! The carousel is moving!
Lit by hundreds of tiny lights, the carousel began to move. Its horses bobbed slowly up and down, following each other in a lazy circle. The band stopped playing to stare in amazement. But when the music stopped, the carousel stopped too. Its lights went out, and it looked as lifeless as before. Carousels need music! Keep playing, Harmony! Harmony nodded, and the band struck up a new tune. Again, the carousel lit up and slowly came to life.
Carousels need riders too, Em. I bet those kids would like a turn.
Who's ready to ride? Emma and Colm boosted the children onto the carousel horses. Hold on tight! Emma laughed when she saw that one horse was already taken. Sara, the goddess of horses, was riding the Bella Carousel horse, waving as she passed. Once all the horses had riders, the carousel started going faster. The children giggled as their horses danced and spun. Suddenly, the horses broke away from the carousel and began to bounce around the room on their own. Whee! This is fun! The children shrieked with delight as the carousel horses jumped up and down, up and down. But then they started heading toward the stable doors.
They're headed into the storm! Stop the music!
No! If the horses stop now, the children will fall! It's a carnival parade! Sara sang with the music as the horses bounded out of the stables, one after another. Emma rushed outside, hoping to protect the kids from the storm. But the clouds had already parted above the bobbing carousel horses. As they circled the plaza fountain, a patch of clear blue sky appeared overhead. Come on, everyone! Join the parade! Emma, Colm, and Daru climbed onto their steeds and followed the carousel horses. So did the costume parade horses, and even a couple of floats. Sara led the parade through the streets of Cantor Hollow. Everywhere they went, gentle breezes blew the storm clouds away. beams of yellow sunlight made the wet cobblestones glitter. Oh! Here comes the grow dust! Dayru and her steed Twig leaped to meet the magical pollen falling from the sky. When it touched them, Dayru's skin glowed golden, and the flowers in her hair blossomed, full of new life. Twig's mane and tail turned from dull brown to fresh, leafy green. Wherever the grow dust fell, everything became brighter and more colorful. Comb blew a handful of grow dust at Emma.
Looks like spring came after all.
Happy Spring Carnival, Comb!
When the moon shines, the path glows like silver and outlines your closed bedroom door. You'll open it to a new world. Grass grows where there once was a floor. Your ceiling has faded to starlight, a glowing aurora up high. You can run like the wind in the treetops and glide in the bright northern sky.